channel. My name's Teresa. Nice to meet you. So for today's video, I wanted to do all the series I finished in 2020. So it was a goal of mine to finish series because I felt like I was in the middle of so many, or I had like one book left of so many. So I just thought it would be fun to accomplish that in 2020. So the first series that I finished was Divergent by Veronica Roth. This is book 3 in the series. This is a trilogy of dystopian, and there are 3 books in the series, and I loved this series so much. Next, I finished House of Night. This is book 12 in the series, and there are 12 books. This is a supernatural YA. I would say it's more older YA, like I wouldn't be like 13 reading it. At least when I was 13, I wouldn't read it. But I also adored the series. I loved every single book. I think the last one was the only one that I gave like 4.5 or 4 stars instead of 5, but I loved them. Next, we have Bloodlines by Richelle Mead. This is the last book in the Bloodlines series, and this is a supernatural YA fantasy. This has 6 books in the series, and every one was just like so good. There was so much information. I felt like I really understand the world now, and I felt so attached to the characters. I was like rooting for them, and it's a really fun series. So happy I read it. Next, I have a series of unfortunate events by Lemony Snicket. These are middle grade books, and there are 13 in the series. This one's called The End, and it ended well. I was happy. This is the series of fortunate events is one of the first series that I actually read when I was younger. My mom would read a page and I'd read a page, and back and forth, even when I didn't like reading. So I wanted to really just finish the series out, and just it was really fun. It was really a good series, and I like the deckled edges, and there's just like lots of nostalgia in these books. Next, we have Shatter Me. This is Restore Me by Tahereh Mafi. These covers are awesome. I don't have Imagine Me, which was the last book. I got it on Kindle, but it was good. I liked it a lot. Felt like I was learning new things that maybe I didn't learn in the books before, which I thought was really cool. A lot of people didn't like it, but I liked it. And I felt like it was a good ending. Shatter Me has 6 books in the series, and I'm so happy to have finished it, although I didn't want it to end. Next, we have the Gemma Doyle series trilogy, and by Libba Bray, and a lot of people say that this is the A Great and Terrible Beauty series, because that's what the first book's called, and I called it that for a while, but it is the Gemma Doyle series, and it is a supernatural YA set in I think it's like France finishing school or London finishing school, and it gives you a little bit of like historical with it, and it's a really cool series. They are huge books, as you can tell. Next, we have Beautiful Creatures, which is my favorite series of 2020. I'm just gonna say it, favorite series. And this is written by Garcia and Margaret Stohl. These covers are amazing. They're so beautiful. This has 4 books in the series, and I read 3, and then the last one, I was like, okay, I better read it in December so that I can be done, and I read it, and it was so good. And I just love that world. And then I found out, because my friend on Bookstagram, he told me that these books have spin-offs. So now I'm already reading the spin-off of the 2 other characters, and that's been really fun too. So I'm happy to not leave this world yet, because I think it would be hard to part with. Next, we have Always and Forever, Laura Jean by Jenny Han. This is the cutest series ever. So I also read the 2 books, and then I hadn't read the 3rd one, and I just didn't want it to end. Like, I didn't want to read the last one and then the story be over. I love the movies. It's just like, it's literally like a cinnamon roll. Like, it's like being hugged by a cinnamon roll. It's like so peaceful. It's heartwarming. It's adorable. It's romantic. It's so cute. So this is a trilogy, as I said, but it was so good. And the last book we have is The Selection by Kiera Kass, and this is a dystopian. Actually, it was so good too, like one of my favorite series. So we have The Selection, To All the Boys Live Before, Beautiful Creatures, Shatter Me, Series of Fortune Events, Bloodlines, House at Night, and Divergent. So all 8 books minus 1. And I think I gave 5 stars to all of them except the last book in Divergent. So all 7 of these series, I gave 5 stars to every single book because it was just so good, especially Beautiful Creatures, especially Bloodlines, and especially Shatter Me. Oh my, okay, they were amazing. Amazing. Those are all the series I read in 2020. I finished 9 series, which honestly is really cool. I'm really excited and proud of myself. And I'm gonna make another video of the series that I want to finish in 2021. That will be coming. Remember, you can find magic wherever you look. Sit back and relax. All you need is a book. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next videos. Bye!